Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I'd like to start out giving all honor and glory, and praise and worship to our power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, HaKodash. Double honors to our apostle, our elders, the bishops, great millstone, who will well teach you on sound doctrine. Double honors to our peace citation to the hopeful elect. All right, 144,000 and the rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children. That Yahweh Shai have mercy on these perilous times, many dangerous times that we're currently living in. It's your brother Kadash representing GMS branch here in Cleveland. Lord willing to bring out and edify a lesson through the spirit power of Yahweh Shai. Excuse me. And the title the spirit gave me was fight for the truth unto death. All right, because we're about to approach those times where we're about to face death. Okay, get your mind ready for death. All right, get your mind ready to be unalive for your faith. Okay, we ain't the first ones to go through it, and we but we are the last. I'll just put it like that, because this is the last incarnation, this is the last captivity, and it's the last time a heathen will ever put his hands on us. All right, to ever think twice about coming against Yahweh Shai. So I want to start here, 2 Kings 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Most High, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. All right, and this is why the world hates us. The word, therefore I become your enemy, because I tell you the truth. Okay, so the Lord put the words that make up the very essence of the heavens as we speak. All right, the wisdom of Yahweh Shai, the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shai, that created everything we know to exist, and the things that we have not seen. That same wisdom is bestowed upon us, and here we are with that wisdom that's bringing forth that kingdom that I'm speaking about. That's bringing forth the kingdom of heaven. That's bringing forth, all right, righteousness on the earth and destroying wickedness upon the mental state or the spirit of the man, woman, and child of the nation of Israel. Man, you blacks, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians. This same message is restoring order to the earth and destroying the wicked from rulership. You understand? And the message that we have is the message we have in our mouth, and therefore the world hates us. Okay? They hate us because we come with the true understanding of what is all this about. Okay? Because this whole society was built and based off lies. This is 2 Kings 15:3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right, meaning the unbelief. Because in order to, to do what they're getting ready to do to us, beheading and jail and all these different things, that's because of their unbelief. Okay, the Lord said, verse 4, for all the unfaithfulness shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right, because when it said fear not the imaginations, when you go to was it 2 Maccabees 3:52 or is 2:10? I mean, let me see. 2:10. Let me see. No, I said First Maccabees. First Maccabees 3:52. And lo, the heathen are assembled together against us to destroy us. What things they imagine against us, thou knowest. So don't fear the things that they imagine against us, because the things they imagine against us, the Lord already know. They're assembled together to destroy us. It says, how shall we be able to stand against them, except thou, O Yahweh Shai, be our help. So the Lord is going to fight for us. That's what he told us. Exodus 14:14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. This is during the first Egypt, and it's going to happen again in the second Egypt. Okay, it's very imperative to understand that the Lord is with us. This allows us, this is our comfort. This allows us to continue through the fire, if you will. Okay? Hey, what Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego say? They said, even if Yahweh Shai don't come, we still not bowing down We still not bowing down to your gods and your idols and all this, man. Okay? It don't even matter if he didn't, because we're gonna have some. Again, we know some brothers is going to taste what of death. Excuse me. Some brothers are going to taste of death. We know this, so that gives us comfort, because the Lord said the dead and Hamashiach should rise first. That's what the Lord said. Okay. Bear with me. When you go to Sirach, where the scripture, where the title is inspired from, 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So we read it again. All right, this is the promise in which Yahweh Shem Yahushua is telling us. Continue to strive. Continue to strive for the truth. Okay? Unto death. And the Lord gonna fight for you. It don't matter, because the dead and Hamashiach shall rise first. So there's no, oh, death, where's thou sting? Death it's coming to an end for us, man. It's no longer gonna have a stronghold on us, because it's death is partners with sin. And sin is getting ready to be flushed away from our system for good. And this devil is trying to keep us in sin. He's trying to keep us from being flushed completely, being made new and refreshed. He's trying to stop this. Okay? But he's not going to be able to. So fight. Believe the message. Don't fear those who may not believe the message. Don't fear those who may come against you. It could be a brother in the camp. It could be an agent the whole time. It could be your actual brother or sister. It could be your parents. It could be, your woman. You know what I'm saying? Your children. Some brothers has children of age, all right, that are 12 and up and 15, and some brothers have children that are 18 and up, and some brothers have children that are 20s and whatever. That's in the faith. Hey, don't fear none of that shit that's about to get ready to happen, man, because the Lord gonna fight for us. Alright? It don't matter if they pluck our beard and spit on us like they did our Lord. It don't matter if they throw us in jail, put us in the actual fire, man. Hey, go to that second Maccabees 7. Alright? Like we fight for the truth unto death. You see? Because look, the prophecy, before I read that, this is Revelations 22. No, Revelations 18 and 24. And in her was found the blood of prophets. Talking about Babylon the Great, America. And of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth. So we understand that this is going to happen. We understand that this devil is going to persecute us. Alright. We talk about the beheaded. Yeah, that's what I was about to go to. Revelation 24. I just wanted to make sure. Revelation 24, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. Talking about the elect. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach Yahushua 1,000 years. So it said, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua. Witness is come on, man. Slacking. There's a lot of shit popping up. Witness is synonymous with testimony, and testimony is synonymous with martyrdom. Okay? Testimony. Let's see. They change shit all the time. Let's see if they bring it back up. See? Testimony. Okay? Proof of demonstration, evidence, piece of evidence. Let's go to the point. Witness. See? Testimony. Witness. Okay, so it says, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai. Right? What's the witness of Yahweh Shai? This is Revelations 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. Who is that? Salakia. And I fell at his... No, somebody at the door. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. You see? So the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. When you go to Revelations 12 and 17, the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandment of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So this devil is getting ready to wage war against the ones who prophesy, the ones who teach, because they are the ones who hold the testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy, and those are the ones that are a witness, okay, unto Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, and they're a witness, all right, unto the devil. We're witnesses, we're evidence that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai exists, and we're evidence that the devil exists. Okay, the proof is that we exist to this day, and that's the evidence that the scriptures stand true. Okay, and when you go to witness is synonymous with martyrdom. Let's see if they bring it up. There you go. Witness, martyr. See? A witness is a martyr, one who, and then it says martyr down below, one who bears testimony to faith, especially one who willingly suffers death rather than surrender his or her religious faith. So fight for the truth unto death, because the Lord is going to fight for us. We're the martyrs, we're the witnesses, we have the testimony. You understand? Sirach 4:28, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. Because it's the testimony, it's a witness, it's evidence unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Like we just read, martyrdom is synonymous with what? Witness, and witness is synonymous with what? Testimony. This is 2 Maccabees 7:1. Now before I read that, let me read this. This 2 Maccabees 8, 16. Alright, this is dealing with our forefather Judas Maccabees. But let's jump down to the point. Let's just read these verses. We ain't gonna get into the history, but let's just read the verses to go with the context of what we're getting at. It says, so Maccabees called his men together into the number of 6,000 and exhorted them not to be stricken with terror of the enemy, nor to fear the great multitude of the heathen who came wrongly against them, but to fight manfully. Right, so we already know that they're coming wrongfully, right? They're coming wrongfully, so don't fear them, because if they're coming wrongfully, they're not coming just. And that means they're not coming in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Therefore, they have no power over us. Even though it may seem like we may die in their hands, but spiritually, they don't have no power over us. The scriptures say, don't fear him that could kill a body, but fear him that could kill a body and soul in hell. All right, it says, Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, though they are taken for misery, get that real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 3:1, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us to be the utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. So our end is greater than their end. That's why we about to read it here in 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter. before, well, we're getting ready to read it in the 7th chapter, but like I said, this is why you have to understand these concepts. The testimony that's connected to what again? Being a what? Witness. A witness. And what is a witness connected to? Like we brought out. One more time. Witness is connected to what? Martyrdom. And martyrdom is what? One who willingly suffers death rather than surrender his or religious faith. One who bears testimony to faith. And this is all synonymous with our role in our role, man. Okay, we are signed. The Lord signed us up for this lot, and we agreed. Okay, so when you go back to 2 Maccabees 8, that's why he's saying, look, hey, who come wrongly against them, all right, but to fight manfully. So we're getting ready to fight like we never fought before. So we got to fight manfully, strive to the fight for the truth unto death, because we understand that this man has no resurrection to life, but we do. We don't die. So let's go all out. Let's go all in. We can't die, even though we may seem to physically die, but we can't die, because we're the dead, and Hamashiach shall rise first. Therefore, it's like we never died. So you might as well go all out. You might as well give your all. Don't surrender. What it say? Oh, it said that in this. It says one who bears testimony, one who bears testimony to faith, especially one who willingly suffers death rather than surrender his or her religious faith. Don't surrender into the beast, man. Don't worship him. Don't take his mark. Okay? Don't give in. Fight for the truth unto death. Well, you know this the truth. Nothing else makes sense. This is the truth. We believe this. We believe this truth wholeheartedly, man. All right? No matter what this niggas might say or what she might say or do. It says, and to set before their eyes the injury that they had unjustly done to the holy place, and the cruel handling of the city, whereof they made a mockery, and also the taking away of the government of their forefathers. For they said he trusts in their weapons in boldness. Verse 18. But our confidence is in the Almighty, who at a beck can cast down both them that come against us and also all the world. Say, look, fight for the truth unto death, because the Lord can cast down both what? Them that come against us, and he could cast down the whole world if he wanted to. They trust in their weapons. That's the same thing you could read in the book of Joshua, man. He say, hey, you're talking to is it book I'm thinking of Josh. Hold on. When David and Goliath, Samuel. Let me see. I don't know why I said Joshua. When you go to because King David said that to Goliath, man. He talking about, look, he was like, look, let me get that, if I could get that real quick. Where is that? Bear with me. It's in let me see. All right, yeah. 1 Kings 17, and go straight to the point. It says 45. Then said David to the Philistine, which is Goliath, thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear and with a shield, but I come to thee in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the power of armies, the power of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. So they gonna come to us with weaponry and all carnal means, but we come with the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So it's our obligation, it's our duty to fight for the truth unto death, man. 1 Maccabees 8:35. He was through the help of the Lord, brought down by them of whom he made least account, and putting off his glorious apparel and discharging his company, he came like a fugitive, serving through the mainland unto Antioch, having very great dishonor, for that his host was destroyed. Like that's talking about Nicanor, who, like it says in 34, who had brought 1,000 merchants to buy the Jews. So let's read 36. Thus he that took upon him to make good to the Romans their tribute by means of captives in Jerusalem, told abroad that the Jews had the Most High to fight for them, and therefore they could not be hurt, because they followed the laws that he gave them. Right? So we got the Lord to fight for us. All right? We follow the ways of the Lord that gave us. We follow Yahweh Shah Mashiach. That's what's commanded for us to do right now. More so than the law, we are to follow Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Okay, that's what's bringing us back to the order of things, and then the law will be implemented into our body perfectly, man. Okay. 2 Maccabees 7 and 1, it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. But one of them that spake first said thus, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers. So we got to be ready to die than transgress the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You got to be willing to die and transgress the holiness and holies and the righteousness of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. The righteousness of righteousness and the holies of holies. Okay? So you got to be willing to die, man. When you jump down to let's read 14. It says so when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men to look for hope from the Most High to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life. So we gonna live again. You're not. The devil's not, man. Okay? He's gonna be subject to this way forever. He's gonna be born again, yeah, through the loins of his the elite bankers, all right, for captivity. All right, but he's not gonna have a resurrection to life. We're gonna live forever, man. Like it said in verse 2, but one of them spake first and said, what wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers, man. Hey, fight for the truth unto death, man. Like we read in Revelation 20:4. These are they that were beheaded, all right, for a witness. Damn, we just read it, man. It's bugged out. Revelation 20:4. It says, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shah, and for the word of the Most High Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach for 1,000 years. That's that resurrection of life, man. Okay? So we have a promise. There's a promise. We don't have an end. It says Israel, a world without end. Okay? It says, then 16, then looked he unto the king and said, thou hast power over men, thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt. Right? So doing what you will make you corruptible. Right? Because it's not under the guidelines of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It's out of order. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of the Most High. You see? I'm just reading these scriptures for comfort, man. I'm gonna just read 2 more. You ready to read this whole chapter for the point 2. 30. While she was yet speaking these words, young man said, hey, move her. While she was yet speaking these words, Salakia, the young man said, whom wait ye for? I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandment of the law that was given unto our father by Moses. So we're obeying Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're not obeying the goddamn law that's getting ready to be implemented on the earth, which is taking the mark of the beast, all right, and bowing to his image. The Lord has preserved 7,000 men that will not bow the knee to Baal, man. And I pray I'm part of that number. I pray. All right, myself and my family and the brothers and their families, man, who we war with. All right. This is verse is it 30? Let me see. This is verse 37. but I, as my brethren, offer up my body and life for the laws of our fathers. See, we're fighting for the truth unto death, man. We ain't about to taste this. We ain't eating no swine fucking flesh, man. All right, we ain't doing the shit that niggas do. You know what I'm saying? We rather die than to disobey our power, man. Okay, we fall short, but what I'm saying is, when this devil make these mandates and come with that bang, that big boom, hey, we rather you put us to death. Like I said, we're gonna be beheaded. Come on, man, let's get it over with, man. Let's fucking get it over with, man. All right, like when you read this whole chapter, man, they was getting tortured, man, tormented, but it don't matter. Getting tongues cut out, scalped, put in a hot pan, feel me, maimed, you name it. And this is an Edomite that's doing this, Antiochus. So if he did this, which is an Edomite, what you think he gonna do again? He gonna do the same shit, but on a different caliber, man. Okay, that's why you never trust your enemy. It says, but as my brethren, offer up my body and life for the laws of our fathers, right? Beseeching Yahweh that he will speedily be merciful unto our nation, and that thou by torments and plagues mayest confess that he alone is Yahweh. And then all this, at the end of the day, Esau thought he was getting the one up, but it was actually glorifying Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. You see? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. A fight for the truth unto death, man. All right, because his death is coming. I brought all that out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and understand that it's coming. Get your mind ready for this. Get your mind ready that you might be separated from your family. All right, separated from your loved ones, the ones you teach and you're training, and you got to have faith that the Lord is going to allow them teachings and trainings to still be bestowed upon them when you're departed. Keep the faith. The Lord, if you're one of the men of the Lord, if you're one of his men, okay, the Lord is going to protect your family even when you're not there. Keep the faith, man, and keep hope alive. Till next time, I want to give all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakha HaKodash. Done my honors to our apostle of the Bishop Craig Millstone, who will well, peace, citation, hopefully that elect.